pestaña acompaña tus mejores momentos.
From Tunja Center, in Caracol Studio of Caracol News, this is Caracol News Central Edition. Good morning. Today in our international news, we bring to you some news that have impacted the whole United Kingdom. A woman who killed her husband has been sentenced to life in a case that authorities describe as one of the most disturbing cases of domestic violence in recent times. We contacted our reporters who have more information.
Good morning. Today we're standing in front of the courthouse, where the sentence has been handed down. According to official information, a woman subjected her husband to constant physical and psychological abuse until she finally killed him in their own house.
That's right. According to the police, the man had been a victim of constant abuse and he never filed a formal complaint. We spoke with a neighbor who witnessed some of the episodes of violence. Ma'am, thank you for joining us. Could you tell us what you saw or heard in the days leading up to the crime?
Yes, of course. I heard them arguing very loudly and hitting. I also saw him nervous, afraid of the situation. He knew that something else could happen. But we didn't know that it will come to this. It's a very sad happening.
Okay, and what was the community's reaction when they learned about the passing of this man?
Well, it was very hard to know it because we all knew that he needed help, but we didn't know how to intervene. So I think this could help other people to know how to recognize different types of forms that violence can be presented to us as neighbors.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your testimony.
Today we're also speaking to a police spokesperson who is in charge of the investigation. So, Mr. Holmes, we know that this woman was arrested and subsequently convicted for murder. So, what else can you tell us about this case?
Well, upon receiving the report, we found a man with several injuries that indicated an intentional attack. After laboratory tests, witness reports, and his medical history, we confirmed that his wife was responsible. The judge sentenced her for life imprisonment with a minimum of 20 years before she was eligible for parole.
Okay, so, Mr. Holmes, what do the authorities convey the community for us about domestic violence, especially when the victim is a man?
Well, it is important for us that public understands that domestic violence affects everyone regardless of their gender, and we want the public to report any kind of abuse, physical, psychological or emotional, and we also have helplines and services for any victim that wants to report, and we also want to say that violence and abuse should not be normalized or hidden.
Okay, thank you very much, officer.
We also managed to obtain a brief statement from the defendant after the sentence was handed down.
I accept the court's sentence. I know that I killed my husband and it is a very big mistake. I know that I did irreparable harm, so I am willing to serve my sentence and take the psychological support that I may need.
With this, we conclude one of the most shocking cases of domestic violence recently recorded in the UK.
This case reminds us that domestic violence can be experienced in many different ways and hurt anyone. If you or someone you know is experiencing something like this, don't hesitate to seek help and report it.
Timely intervention can save life. We'll have more information after the break.
Mom, thank you for joining us.
Timely information can save life. We'll have lives. Timely information can intervention.
domestic violence can be manifested in many reírse.
Es que me asomé así y soy toda chistosa. Dale.
Good morning. A woman who killed her. No, espera, mucho.